Good morning. It is Friday. I have a lot to do today, so it's gonna be a good day. Right now, I am headed to go get a facial. This year, I really want to focus on getting my skin or being content with my skin. I'm not too insecure. I used to be really insecure about it, especially like my dark spots and the hyperpigmentation. So I'm gonna take it serious this year, go for my monthly appointments and just get that under control. So yeah, I'm bringing you guys along for that. So stay tuned. Are you excited?
Yes.
Me too. You see using vitamin C from that hippie?
Yeah. I took a friend to go, because I had to get some more, and he's like, you're a crazy for spending this much money.
It works though. I don't care what anybody says. Like, it works. Right, come up a little bit more for me. I want to make sure that I get your chin too. So Brandi here is doing the Hydroluxx. Hydroluxx is a hydrating hydrodermabrasion. So you've had microdermabrasions with me before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically we're stepping it up a notch. We're going to do a hydrodermabrasion. So your skin is going to be hydrated, brightened up. All your dead skin cells are going on a very long vacation, one-way ticket. So that's going to help the penetration of all her products at home, and it's going to help brighten up her appearance, which is what we want. Okay.
How often should I get this done?
So ideally, you should be getting a facial every month, whether it's hydrodermabrasion or just like a simple, like basic cleaning, at least once a month, to make sure that there's like no dead skin, allowing like or blocking anything from coming out or going in. The Hydroluxx will treat your neck too, so you're gonna feel some suction in there. We're gonna oil cleanse her skin. The oil is gonna break down all the oils from makeup, from just the day. Oil fights oil, so it's gonna give me a very clean canvas to work on. Hydroluxx, I'm going to give you a little bit of our acne facial steps. So the wash, you're going to smell tea tree and salicylic in there. You're going to really love the smell of it. It's one of my favorite washes. Put the water for your facial. I'll be right back. This thing is going to start up.
listening the whole time. You want that one over your eyes or no eyes?
Yeah, you can put it over my eyes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Orange peels. Just need some sunscreen. We'll be out the door.
Okay.
This gel mask I had maybe like a couple days without them. Now it's drying. It's great to sunscreen.
Not that bad. I thought it was going to be worse.
But there's
Hi, I'm back. So, my facial went very well. That was like hours ago, but my face feels so clean. It feels so clean. The Hydroluxx was very interesting. I like it. Yeah, cars going by. So yeah, now for the second part of my day, I am going to go get a tarot reading done, and I'm so excited about that. I'm not scared. I've been telling a couple people that I'm doing it, and they're like, oh no, don't do it, and I don't understand why. But yeah, I'm doing it. This guy from work is doing the reading, and his name is Pierre, so you guys will be seeing him soon, and just, you know, bring you guys along for that also. So stay tuned.
these cards. They're graphic, they're gothic, they remind me a lot of myself. They're called Deviant Moons. You can tell from the energy. I worked with them for a little minute if you ever just want to touch them. Because you're going to have to end up touching them and like getting used to them.
Can I see the...
Yeah, of course. You can look at them like individually. Take notice of the cards that fall out. Am I hitting the right ball here?
You're spot on.
Okay, bet. So we're gonna see. Ooh, girl. Ooh. My heart is racing for you. I see a lot of excitement. Like, this card is indecisive. We're gonna call this indecisive card because he wants to come here and he wants to come here. He doesn't know what the fuck to do. Got it. Ooh. Okay. Something feels exact here. Alright, okay, cool. Bam. Alright, so in the tarot world, when people are difficult, our versions are difficult is like if we have to pull out all 72 cards. So that's our difficulty. That's our version of an ethical customer in this world. Okay, so Knight of Swords in reverse. Alright, so right now you're going through a dumb phase. You don't know what the hell to do. You're blissful, you know you're ignorant, and you're actually enjoying this. I feel like you're in a blank slate, and you're trying to see where you're trying to go through that moving forward. You're in a desert, and you're trying to make a paradise in it. With that, you got Nine of Wands in reverse as well too. So that means you're not at the beginning yet. You're still at the prologue. Alright, nothing's really started. There's no genesis. Yeah, I've always said January is basically the epilogue of 2019. It's not really 2020 until February. So you really are still in that stage. But it's getting pretty good. I don't know why. Whew, let me relax a little bit. Okay, you have a lot of... You're crowded with spirits. They want to come at you. You're crowded with them. And I don't want to be disrespectful and tell them to shut up, but yeah, you have a lot of them. Have you watched True Blood?
What the hell?
Do you watch True Blood?
Yeah.
Okay, Lafayette. I'm not Gmail for shit for these dead people, but I'm okay with that right now. It's just they need to know that one at a time right now. I'm only human. Mm-hmm. Right here, I see money. You got money stacked up in the back, and you're actually in the position to actually give money right now. But you're smart with it. Mama taught you well. First off, you never let, not even people you love, how much money you truly got. You never let people. You just tell them that I have enough to help you. And that's what's going on right now, because something tells me that you're going to end up helping people right now. This month, you're going to let people help people with money. Why were you indecisive? I don't know. Okay. We're gonna come to you next. Okay, swords. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of swords. Yeah, leave it there. Oh, yes, he looks good. I know he do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is a beautiful number, but the way it's positioned, it almost as if you see the signs, you see it's good. I'm feeling February, which is during a retrograde. Retrograde is annoying. I'm traveling during time, so I'm trying. I'm scared too. This is when you're gonna take a leap of faith. Because 7 is a lucky number. 7 means you're gonna see 7s a lot lately, by the way. 7 is the number of heaven. It means like you're being guided, and you also have your angels by your back as well too. The divine consciousness. It just the sword is tumbling through your throat because you're taking the risk. Okay. You're taking that risk, whatever that risk is. But then you got the magician. Okay. The magician in reverse. So I'm seeing you already approaching these obstacles as a human. You're not activating that goddess. Oh, you better take that, see, girl. Move my stuff too. Yeah. Oof, yes. You're taking this trial as a human. You're not stepping into your goddess power yet. You're not yet. As a matter of fact, and you see this in a lot of genres, for some reason the main character tends to be at her most, she tends to do with the most bullshit when she has the less magic. If you watch Sabrina, the season 2 finale happened when she had no magic. She defeated the devil with no magic. Okay. That's awesome. So with that said, this is around the same thing. You're approaching a new chapter, but you don't have the magic yet. You don't have the mastery yet, because something tells me if you would approach that at an early age, you would be overwhelmed. So it seems that what's going on here is preparing you for the power to come.
Okay.
What's your sign?
Virgo.
Yes. Moon Virgo. Oh, thank you, lovely. Moon Virgos me. I think that's why we're all dressed in black. Virgos, earth signs are the best in outfits. And the things that we're picky. And I love the fact that we're picky. Because since a young age, we choose who we spend our energy with. Because we're not finite. We can be exhausted. So that's perfectly good. You're picky with it. The Hierophant. Alright, so the Hierophant, he was always a confusing card to read for me. I've always seen him as a seclusive character. The words came out are... wow, that was chakra strong. The words that came out was networking and the new moon. The new moon happens on the 23rd, on the next time we get paid. I see you... Okay, so I see a lot of darkness. And not darkness in evil, darkness as in abyssal power, creation magic. So I think it's giving me a hint of what that power is. You're a creator. Which is natural because you're melanin. It seems that you're going to get tapped into that power, or you're going to get a sneak peek of that power around the new moons. So the next new moon is January 23rd. The new moon is actually one of the most powerful phases in witchcraft because it's the moon where it's the new beginnings. It's the new moon of chapters. It's the moon where you can attract and banish, destroy and bless. So it seems that the Hierophant is gonna give you that little divination. You're gonna have a realization, an epiphany, something. Your psychic eye is gonna open up a little bit. To the decisive card. King of Cups. My nigga, that makes more sense. So with that said, if you do have a partner, if you're still with homeboy or not, he sounds really confused as to where he fit in all this. That's why he doesn't know where he fits in all this. Makes more sense. That makes more sense. He doesn't know where he fits in all this, which is understandable and everything. When you're growing up, when you're making better moves and boss moves, in this case, goddess moves, sometimes the people that were there before you can't really compete with you in the past, and sometimes separation does happen. But it doesn't mean it's permanent, though. That's another thing. That's what I have to do with my breakup, too. Sometimes it's not permanent. Sometimes you just need to find yourself. You really need to focus on yourself. It doesn't mean you have to end a relationship. If I knew you have to end a relationship, the death card will come out. Death card literally means absolute ending. It would be a messy friendship. It would be a messy breakup if it was a Tower card. You're good. King of Cups means that he loves you, he supports you. He doesn't know where this places him, because he's still a king, but he's a king without a kingdom. You're currently an uncrowned queen with a kingdom. So it's confusing. You're both powerful, but it's rather confusing. You're trying to understand your kingdom, but you're not crowned yet because you haven't mastered it. Your goddess power hasn't risen yet. So he just doesn't know where he fits. I feel like this could be another... I sense a lot of anxiety on both ends. I think that's what I'm feeling. A lot of anxiety. To the point where I should have took my anxiety pill before this. But I think what best advice that I've learned is to surrender, breathe, and everything falls into place. Surrender and breathe, everything will fall into place. But he's going to be confused for a little minute, and it's going to drive you crazy throughout January. I'm going to say that right now.
Okay.
All right, something tells me you're not having it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8. 8 is the power of material abundance. And that means you're gonna have it, you're going to have that money, you're gonna have the materialism. And maybe it's not just money, maybe it's literally just gold. Because money is a crossroad element between what you want to have and what you can get. Maybe you don't have to have the money. Maybe you just get the gold chain right there and then. Maybe instead of getting the flat screen television through the amount of money you make, it's automatically given to you. That's what I meant.
Okay.
So material abundance is hitting real straight. You're in the even line where it's about to rise, and you see that tide rising, and it's like, I see you just not having it. Like, I'm not in for the foolishness, I'm not in for the mess. It's like businesswoman status. That's what I'm seeing. And I see this money coming in through the job that you work at. And especially with the term business coming in, I feel like there's a lot of like business moves that you're trying to make, like some ventures you're trying to get into, and you're using this work that we have, that you both work in, to feed that, which is what me and Krishan were actually talking about. Feed your business through your side hustle. That job is currently just a side hustle. Yeah, you're not dealing with the foolishness of the job. You're actually becoming more and more unbothered by it, because something tells me that tide, that one cup right here, is that business venture that you see in the light, that you see is about to come through. Ace of Cups. Okay, perfect. Nurturing energy. Okay, I see matriarch energy. I see emotional energy. I see therapist. I see. Are you a healer? Are you trying to heal?
No, I feel like I am sometimes though.
Like, what do I feel like? You know, like the mystical arts, like therapy, listening to people, like emotional intelligence. Good emotion. Okay, that's what I'm sensing. Because Ace of Cups, very matriarchal. Ace is usually a good beginning card. It means that, you know, you got this. You're aced on it. It's being blessed by the moon. And the thing is that I see wings in the back too. So this is not just you. This is an ethereal guardian of sorts. This is like higher self. That's what it is. Higher self is the you in the future that's already got shit together. The you in the future that's already like going through the shits. The you in the future, like, you remember back in the day when we thought we had problems?
Right.
Currently, we are our higher selves to our little middle school selves. All right, because we thought we had problems. So higher self, imagine that just a higher self, just ascended. You know, like that's ourselves. I think that's what it is, because I feel like it's you, but it's not you, because you don't have wings. I think that's what it is. Your higher self is a true, in raw essence, an emotional being. Your higher self is a very powerful, matriarchal type energy. And I think people are going to start looking into you as that too, especially in family. Okay. So the cards that came out. Okay. So my girl came out. Because I always said that we have a card that represents us, minus the High Priestess. Boom, my nigga came out. All right. So we have the High Priestess card came out in reverse. We have the Tower card that came out in reverse. And we have the Page of Wands that came out in reverse. So we have all reversal cards. So this is interesting. You already like taking a lot of people out of your life. Like you're sprinkling, delete, block, delete, delete. But then I also see Page of Wands as well too. I see something starting all over again. Like the Page of Wands. Wands is the fire element. Wands usually represents beginnings. And from what I'm seeing in this card, it's like a clean slate. I see something bright. Like, wow, this is a trial. So this is what it is. So this is what we're doing. So you're going through all this BS mortal. That I think what it is, because y'all go through trials.
Right.
You are proving yourself. You're proving your power without having your power. Like you're about to come into a stage where you're going to deserve it when it comes to you. Like, and why deny superpowers?
Right.
You know? So start from the Knight of Swords to January. This is January right now. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, ignorance is bliss, doesn't know where he needs to go, but you have the money to help you out, and you have the money to help others out as well too. It's gonna be a little beneficial, the person you're gonna help out, especially this person that's in green. That's good. The person you're gonna help out, he's not gonna be a parasite, so he's gonna, if he asks for help, that means he's asking for help.
Yeah.
To take in a leap of faith in the risk as a mortal, as a person who just haven't have it all together yet. And you're going to be, okay, so this card is shooting a different vibe as well too. I do see struggle, doubt, and a block. I do see that. Struggle, a block, and a lot of doubts. I'll say this right now. The Magician is a master sorcerer. He manifests everything. He knows how to manifest anything he fucking wants. Because he controls the 4 elements. Wand, fire, earth, the coin, water, the chalice, sword, air, challenges everything. So if it's in reverse, all those things are gonna block you. I say the best thing when you come to manifesting, don't focus on the how. Just know it's gonna happen.
Okay.
I never focus on the how. I remember I focused on the how one day, and it just gave me the biggest anxiety I didn't need.
Yeah.
Don't ever focus on the how. Just know that it's gonna come its way. Especially if I'm meant to have it, it's gonna come its way.
Yeah.
Especially if I feel good about an opportunity coming forth, I'm gonna do it, and I know it's gonna be either a lesson or a blessing or both. You're meant to have it whether you like it or not. So, adding to Hierophant, again, your own power is going to give you a glimpse of who you are around the new moon area. That's 23rd. And then, of course, it's just a real shadow area around here. Real shadow area. Like, people trying you. And it's like, you're not bothered, which is great. You're learning more about your higher self. You're learning that power. The power's gonna grow slowly, by the way. It's gonna grow slowly. There's a full moon right there. Take advantage of that. That full moon is beautiful. That full moon, I think, is gonna be either February full moon or March full moon. But right here, like I said, not having it, you're blocking everybody. And I dead ass see this in March. Like, and the fact there's 3 cards, that's the 3rd month of the year. I really see you blocking a lot of niggas in March. I dead ass do see that. And so even moving forward on that, like, and we can put this card on the side because I know he wants to talk some more as well too. If anything, first and foremost, we're gonna put you right here. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Okay. 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 You're manifesting, but it's not as strong. You're still doubting yourself. I know it's a pesky problem. I have it too. You're not manifesting as strong as you should. Like you're getting pennies when you should be getting gold. Ace of Swords. I almost feel like okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, it's like you want to give up, but you don't give yourself the option to.
I'm gonna pause because that was just way too spot on.
Okay, you want to give up, and I get it. Like you just want to fall back into your bed, and it's like everything. Don't get me wrong. Like I do too. Like shit. Like that was me today. And it's like you really, really, I think it's a Virgo side. You really, really want to give up, but you don't give yourself an option. I'm just like, first of all, because you really hear yourself like giving yourself an amp up, even though like, because you think your body's an animal, your soul is what controls everything.
Right.
You know, science call it your brain neurons, whatever the fuck. Now this is terrible. We're gonna go spiritual. Your soul operates this animal inside us. That's us. So it's like your animal side it's tired, you want to go, but it's like your soul saying, nah nigga, get the fuck up. And it's like you're slugging yourself out of bed, but at least, hey, optimism, at least you're crawling out of bed. Yeah, you're not walking, but you're not in the same place you were before. Because that's what's happening. That's why you want to give up, but you know you're doing it. Because even though you're getting pennies, bitch, you got pennies. You don't got nothing. You got pennies. Consistency is the best key, especially when manifesting. It's the best key. And then I see right here, I see you're evaluating a lot of the people, not friends list, not groups list, not tribe, low-key business partners, but basically networking. You're gonna become really selective with the people you're gonna hang out around. You're gonna become extremely selective with the people that you share your business ventures with, your agenda with, because I've always say make your moves silent, because you don't know who's gonna be against you. But at the same time, we as human beings, we need to actually help. We need to network, because that's what we're born to do. That's why we have so many of us, because we're all meant to help each other. So that's where you learn the balance between moving in silence and also who gets to know who you are, because you're going to become very selective of who you're going to be. You've already blocked out you already blocked up a lot of people here in March. You blocked them. Now you're being selective of who you can bring back from your blocking. Who you can bring back, because it doesn't mean just because you block them now doesn't mean you're going to block them forever.
Right.
So you're going to be selective who you're going to bring back, and you're going to be selective who you're going to tell what's going on. Actually, one more for the group. And here, ooh, believe it or not, this is actually the card that starts before all the cards. But the thing is that I still read this card though. And it's a beginning card in the end of the day. And the fact that it's the King of Cups and the beginning card, it seems that that's it's telling me it's his business. Something tells me that he has something that's about to rise in his idea energy. Like that light bulb is about to blink. It's about to snap a little bit. But whatever that light bulb is, it's none of my business. It's none of yours.
Okay.
This is why, because you can spot on niggas with these cards. You can, I'm just saying. Okay, Queen of Cups. You got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Now remember, reversal cards doesn't always mean a bad thing. It just means something we need to work on. It just means something that's on its way. So we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. And something tells me that you are going to learn your lesson, but you're going to be okay about it. So I can tell you this right now.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, so it's like you don't cry about it. And that's what I love about our earth sides. Like, you don't cry about it. It's like, oh well, so it happened. I can't change it. Let's move on to the next thing. I know what not to do. And the thing is that pathetic is the little one right here. You know, what was me with the little chest and everything? That little chest is the person, that's a symbolism of the energy that could have been manifesting in that chess table if you knew how to master your shadow self. So get into yourself, get into your therapy, get into your mental healing, get into your self-love, which is actually darker work than you think. Because when it comes to healing and self-love, you're bringing up everything in the past.
Yeah.
Trauma that you thought you healed. Like everything from past rape to past breakups to past everything is gonna bring up. Because how are you gonna heal if it's not brought up? How is your scab is gonna heal if you don't pick at it and make it bleed again? You know?
Yeah.
So that shadow self is really important because that's how you're gonna be making moves. That's how you're gonna be completing. And it seems that right here, this moon is waxing. According to the witch's lore, a waxing moon represents attraction. You're going to attract. At the end of the day, I say master that. If anything, I know y'all didn't say anything. Thank you. Your guardians are talking more than your ancestors. They told me that attraction is one of your powers. You attract everything. Everything. And being that, I say a best way to control that is to just ground yourself. But yeah, attraction is one of your powers. It's a strong power. It's a great power. So it's back to it's gonna be around the energy of completion. Oh yeah, like I said, nothing to worry about. You're going to attract your lessons, but you're also gonna attract some good shit too. Let's conclude this bomb ass reading. Man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome.